and
nobody enjoyed it.
And it just ends with a whole bunch of people going, "What the fuck just happened?"
That's so good.
I don't even understand what the fuck that was. Was that Eric and Joe Rogan fucking or fighting? I don't know.
Something happened. I don't know what. Did I feel? I don't even know how I feel about it. Did I even feel it? I don't know.
You win this round, Joe. But my podcast's better than yours. Okay, let's start a show. I was going to do that, but I went off on a stupid other direction. So all I have, the one thing, obviously, the news on everybody's mind, 19 people dead in a 12-hour-long shootout in Nova Scotia. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we are shooting on an American level. So my hat goes off to Nova Scotian mass shooter, the worst one in Canadian history. We're finally at an American level. Congratulations, guys. Yep. We did it.
You know what, though?
It took us years.
Not only did we do it, though, but we blew America apart with this because this didn't take place in one location.
It did not. It was different locations.
This took place in like seven. It was like 7 locations.
Random victims.
There's fires.
Went on
random
for 12
victims.
Hours. He impersonated a police officer for some of it. Like, this guy was all
this whole
kinds
thing was
of fucking crazy.
And the craziest shit was less than a year ago. This guy, he's a dentist.
Yeah, there's YouTube
less than a year ago, he was. Yeah, he was on the news talking about stuff last year about retainers and dentistry and shit like that. And he was very, very well respected, very liked. People fucking love this guy.
There's a lady
and all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
the clip that really stuck out in my mind was a lady. She's like, "If he had come to my door yesterday, I totally would have just let him in." She's like, "I don't know him, but he's just that kind of a guy." And I was like, "Wow, there you go. See, he's the nicest man every fucking time." Yeah, he was so nice. He's the friendliest neighbor. We totally, yep. They always are. They always are. And then they shoot your family. For now on, I'm just gonna stay away from nice people. They're all fucked up.
Well, yeah, because they're hiding something.
That's not true. But yeah, this guy was fucking nuts. Again, we don't name him, but crazy motherfucker. It was finally something more than COVID in Canada. So, yay.
Now, I was listening to my talk radio a bit today, and the way they described it, they say, this is a really big deal when it finally beats out COVID.
Yeah, well, you guys are fucking idiots. So, COVID's your fault, but I'm glad you finally are backing off a bit, and a news story that's actual newsworthy is making its way through. I'm now want to take just a quick minute to say this is not a good fucking thing, and this should not be happening in Canada. No. One of the greatest things that I hold to very high esteem is the fact that this doesn't happen in our fucking country. So this guy is a huge piece of shit. My heart goes very much out to the families in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is such a wonderful little place, and this is going to just destroy the whole province.
If this happened in Ontario, would we really be all that surprised? Probably not.
Little different. You're absolutely right. It would still suck, because anywhere in Canada, and this shit goes down, Eric and Gord are going to fucking find you. If the police don't kill you, we'll make sure somebody does. Not us, because that's not what we do.
We wouldn't do that. That's right. We just expose. We don't murder.
This does not happen in our country. Now, yeah, before I get shitty emails, yes, it has happened. There are examples, but we don't want it to. It's not something that should happen here. We're Canadian. We're better than that. Don't be like these pieces of shit. We'll never catch up to them. They had more shootings.
How long until the...
they had more shootings than days of the year last year. Like, we're never going to get to that level. We don't even have enough guns. I don't think there's enough bullets in Canada to do it for real. But
no,
don't make this a thing. And this fucking scumbag, I hope he just gets forgotten and nobody cares about him. That would be the ultimate. But
I didn't realize actually how big it was. So I was watching this a bit yesterday, and every time the news came on, Every news little thing. It started off, there were 6 victims, then 9, then 11, then 14, then 16. All of a sudden I wake up, it's 19. There's 16 active crime scenes.
Yeah.
Spread across Nova Scotia.
I was quite saddened because I was reading about it last night, and then I just went to revise to make sure I had my facts right, and 2 more were dead this morning, and I was like, fuck. I originally had it at
crazy.
17. I'm like, God damn it, that sucks. But the one cop who was shot is doing well, recovering nicely at home. So yay, copper. And Dad's a fucking hero. Okay, I'm not taking anything away from health workers that are working right now. You guys are cool, but this dude's a fucking hero.
Absolutely.
He caught a bullet defending lives. I'm sorry, bullets beat COVID in my mind. I don't want to be rude to anybody who's working through this pandemic, but bullets are worse. Yeah, any day of the week, I'd rather have coronavirus than a bullet. I'm saying. So
yeah, I agree.
This dude's a hero. Hey, Hero Cop, if you want to be on a show, we got you covered. Give me an email, personal email, eric@ericandgord.world. I don't hand that out to just anybody.
And just for the record, his name it's Constable Chad Morrison.
Constable Chad McAwesome Pants.
And he's got a pretty hot wife with tattoos. So,
way to go, Chad.
Way to go, buddy. So I got a picture of him here after the day today when he was leaving the hospital. He's got bandages on both arms, and it looks like he's got some shit fucked up on the top of his face there between his eyes, but he's doing all right.
And now, Chadwick,
in good health and smiling.
Chadwick McAwesome Pants, you got a fucking bullet scar. You know how hot that is? Fuck, I'd kill to have a bullet wound. That is instantly just panty dropper right there. Oh, this is where I got shot. Saving this city. Oh, my God, you lucky bastard.
There's 3 scars that are better than all. The first one are scars from a woman that have clawed you during sex. If you have an actual scar that's lasted the test of time, those are epic.
Yeah.
Knife wound are epic. Well, no, but it's nice to brag to your buddies. Knife wound scars are always really cool. And face it, the killer of all killers, which is the gunshot wound. You got a fucking gunshot scar. That's just fucking dope.
You're a cop in Canada? You're a Canadian fucking Mountie who got shot? Oh my God, that's just a porn movie waiting to happen.
He'll be. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but he'll be getting the Canadian version of the Purple Heart, which is whatever.
Victoria Cross is what we give out.
Is that what we give out?
I believe that's the equivalent. Is the Victoria Cross. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Okay.
So we'll awesome, very sad. Don't shoot people in Canada. Don't be like that. We don't want this shit in our country. Fuck you, guy.
Now, Eric, this brings up a question.
Sure.
How long until somebody in the States reads this and goes, 19? Fuck it, I can do 20.
Oh, I'm sure he's working on it right now.
He hit 16 crime scenes. I'm going to do 2020. I'm going to do 2020 and 2020. Well, and I'm betting you that's going to be the big one.
14 people have died in Chicago since I started babbling about this story. I guarantee you. So.
But it's not from one person. That's the sad part.
No, that is 13 shooters. That's weird.
13 shooters. Because their aim is that fucking
dead.
Bad. Yeah.
That's
horrible, sad, brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, well, here it's horrible, sad, and brutal. In America, it's not even front page news, but here it sucks.
No, it's just comical.
Down there, they're like, shooting season's starting late. Usually it's before hurricane season.
I mean, we're just after Lent. We should be well into this by now.
Right? Nobody gives up shooting for Lent.
I'll give up dairy. I'll give up chocolates. I'll give up cake, but I ain't giving up my guns. I can actually hear one saying that. That's insane.
Oh, yeah. Jesus never gave up his guns.
That's so good. Okay, I got one here for you, Eric, that I think you are going to enjoy because I have a feeling we're just going to tear this thing apart, and I just find it really funny. Amnesty International
Oh God!
has. Yeah, that's right. They worldwide, there has been a decline in executions worldwide, but hang on, Saudi Arabia has put out the most death, and their number has gone up in 2019.
Yeah, boy. Way to go, guys.
So, no, here's what's funny. I'm literally going to read this because this is really funny. So, Saudi Arabia put to death 184 people in 2019, a record number for the kingdom, despite a decline in executions worldwide, Amnesty International says. The number of executions also doubled in Iraq to 100 this year, while Iran remained the second most prolific executioner after China with 251. However, global confirmed executions decreased for the fourth consecutive year to 657 people, which is down 5% from last year, or from 2018. Wait, this is where this gets funny.
Hang on, 657 worldwide, but 200 and something in Iran or Iraq, whichever one.
251. No, 251 in China.
251 in China. So more than a third of the entire world totals going on in that one fucked up country.
Yeah, China's got 251, Saudi Arabia's got 184, and I think Iraq. I have the actual numbers here.
There's our buddies. There's our little buddies in China who are fucking. All right, whatever. Good.
But here's what's great. The human rights group's tally does not include China, where the number of executions believed to be in the 1,000 remains a state secret.
Well, of course, yeah.
It's believed to be in the thousands. Well, worldwide, 657. China's in the thousands.
Last year, they had that prison out in the middle, like the Siberian part of China. There was a prison, and the train just stopped going there. Like, those, you don't hear about it, but those people, they're just, they're looking out their cells going, hey, guys, isn't that train supposed to be here? Like, no, that just stopped. Like, they just left them there, and they're like, okay, that prison's closed. Don't we have to get those people out? What people? Get back to work.
They're already gone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Give us back our Michaels.
It also Amnesty International also notes that other countries, including Iran, North Korea, and Vietnam, hide the full extent of their use of the death penalty by restricting access of information.
Wow.
So here you've got this Amnesty International, again, releasing these numbers, saying the numbers are down, but yet the biggest culprits, you don't have their numbers.
No.
So how accurate is your shit anyway?
It's not. And this, again,
it isn't at all.
This is another fucking, thanks for wasting the paper, Chet. Well, I guess it's probably fucking digital, but, like, really.
Yeah.
All right, here's your numbers. They're not right, and we don't know the right ones. See you next year. Like, what the fuck's the point?
In April of 2019, in Saudi Arabia, there was a mass execution of 37 people. All but 5 of them were Shia men convicted on terrorism charges after trials that Amnesty said relied on confessions extracted through torture.
Of course. All their shit does. They always do. They're like...
Always.
And it's like this, too. It's like, tell us and we'll let you live. Okay, I'll tell you everything. We lied. Damn it!
No. That's from yesterday. Sorry.
I want some too.
It's just grape juice.
Oh, never mind then.
Still drinking.
Yeah, that's fucking scary. Like, me and you, I'd be dead for sure. I wouldn't last a week in these places.
No, not a chance. No. I mean, just for doing this show, we'd be off.
Oh, there's like probably 25 countries around the world where we wouldn't make it through the night. And it scares the shit out of me, to be honest, because we're going to get famous, and I'm going to go to one of these countries and be like, I'm not going to know shit about what's going on, because I just have this, my little pampered Canadian view, like, how bad can it be? And I'll go over there, and I'll just be like, yeah, fuck Eric and Gordon, and just get killed. Just right as I'm getting off the plane, like, the first words out of my mouth, I'm just dead.
It won't even be that. It would be literally just for wearing the shirt that says fuck Eric and Gordon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, everything I wear, probably. I'll do something stupid.
So I have the numbers for the countries. 4, 5, 6. I got like 16 countries here who all have their recorded executions for 2019. And like I said, Iran. So Iran's got 251. Saudi Arabia's got 184. Iraq's got 100. Egypt has 32. U.S. has got 22. Pakistan's 14.